Welcome to TPK Digital, and today we're going to take a look at an audio interface from Focusrite the Scarlett 2i2. And is this just going to be another audio interface, or this thing going to impress? Let's find out. When you get this device, the only thing you get is a USB cable and you get the audio interface. The audio interface is powered by the USB, so you don't need any more. If you take a look at the audio interface, and we start with the front here, you see we have two inputs. We have for microphones and instruments, and they both have their own gain, and they will light up if they are ever clip in any way. Also, we have our phantom power, and we have our direct monitor. You can switch it on or off, and you control the volume. And again, here we have the headphone jack, and we have for the headphones, of course, and on the back we have the USB cable, which it's powered on, and we have our outputs. And that's basically it, because this is quite a small audio interface, and it has, to be honest, it has this gorgeous red look to it with the logo on the top, and it feels really premium. All the way from just the construction to the knobs or the gain knobs, it just feels very premium. And yeah, I don't know what much to say. The flow of the buttons are very fluent, and it just feels premium. Maybe this device is quite rugged and feels good in your hands and feels premium, but when it comes down to it, it's all about the performance. Does the quality of your recording measure what you expect? Is the recording good enough in quality to it's usable and it feels professional? And in that case here, I can only say yes. The recordings are quite good. I feel like they're pretty sharp. They're picking up a good enough amount of detail. They don't have not a lot of noise on the line, so they're definitely usable, and you will have an easy workflow with this device, as you don't have to do a lot of processing on the sound to improve it. So the quality in that regard, I would say, is quite good. But also, if you take a look at the outputs, the volume levels, and just the quality of the output sound, it's also quite good. I found it quite fitting. The device can go loud enough to the point where it begins to be unpleasant, so you can plug your guitar in and play, and you can have loud enough output, so you can actually hear yourself playing in any way whatsoever, and there's no delay, and it's really good also in the output department, so there's no complaint from me personally there. Maybe it could go a bit louder and produce a bit more oomph, but again, I don't feel it's necessary. It's just on the point where it's begin to be unpleasant. It can really go to the point where it is unpleasant. Not for me, because I have some headphones that are pretty hard to drive. But anyways, it's doing quite a good job there. So the quality at that point also from the sound from the device is quite good and is definitely satisfactional. And that's pretty much it. Also, another thing that I have to comment on is of course the pricing. This device is a bit more expensive compared to some other stuff, but also I think the quality follows the price, and in this instance, price equals quality for the most part. Also, I have to comment on that you don't get a lot of interfaces, you don't have a lot of inputs and outputs on this device, and you will have to spend more bucks to get a higher amount of input, and this is probably only for small-time professionals, YouTubers, or hobby musicians who don't plan to put on a whole band and have 4 or 8 microphones or something like that. But anyways, if that's what you're looking for, this device will really take you far. The quality is super good, and it's really good, and you can probably use this device for a long time. Also, the device, because this is the second generation of the Scarlett series, it comes with some new preamps that they're really good, and I can say anything, really gets a lot for money, even though it's a bit more expensive. But again, you have to decide on your own if you want the extra quality and for that extra bucks, or you could choose to save some of the bucks. But again, I just say the quality of this device is pretty good, and it's hard to find anything that can beat it, that just blows it out of the water. I don't think that's possible. I haven't tested a lot about it, but then again, this is really a good device, and if you're starting to be professional and want an investment in something that you know can hold for a long time, this is definitely a place to go and something to consider, no doubt about it. So, what is the conclusion? Let me just say it this way. This device won't be the reason why you make a poor recording. No way, because it actually does a really good job of making a quality recording as to something that you could use professionally. No doubt about it. So, what are some of the downsides to this? Maybe I missed some more interfaces for the price, but again, you have to make that compromise, at this point. Is it quality or more inputs at this device? Also maybe some LEDs when you're talking, to show some kind of that it has the signal. It had that on the previous audio interface, made it pretty nice. They could make some improvements so you could better monitor your workflow while you work with the audio interface. But at the end of the day, it's the quality that counts, and it's just on par with this product. So I can hardly go out say, if you're considering a small interface where you don't need a lot of inputs, this is definitely something to consider, and it really delivers a lot of quality. So, and for me personally, that's at the end of the day, that's counts. But again, yeah, I think that was it, and I want to say thank you for watching this video. If you like it, hit the like button or hit that subscribe button. Also, if you feel to share anything about this product, your experience, write it down in the comment section so we can have a discussion about it. If you just want to highlight something, just do it down there. And also check out my website, tbkdigital.com, and also check out some of the other videos. It also means a lot if you click them too, and check out maybe the last audio interface did with the Behringer 204, I think. So yeah, check out some of my other videos, and hope to see you again on this channel another time. So that's all for now, so bye.